Okay.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute for us. It won't have been a minute for you.
It's been a minute for us.
If you want a little sneak peek into the world of how, at least we operate, we are filming these in advance to posting, like pretty in advance. So it's been about, a month since we watched the last 2 episodes?
At least a good month.
So apologies, life gets in the way.
Right.
We still have our day jobs.
Yeah.
We got lives.
Yeah.
And we're doing the best we can.
Yeah. But for you, it's gonna be fine, because
it's just been like a week
or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
where do we end on?
Yeah. So we ended on, episodes 4 and 5. Yes. What?
Are we gonna say anything to today?
Oh. Today. And then the doctor comes through with a big old gun, big old bazooka. Yeah, I'm Kelcie, and I have watched Doctor Who a million times.
Yes. I'm Bree. I watched it once, but basically starting fresh.
Yep. So we are going to be getting our thoughts, our comments, trying to be spoiler free, just kind of getting each episode as we go. Obviously, spoilers for the episodes that we've already watched,
but not moving forward in the future.
But not moving forward.
Yada, yada.
And the episodes we're talking about, obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, where do we end on?
Mm-hmm. So, the last 2 episodes that we did our pod on were episodes 4 and 5, and that was a 2-parter, and it was Brady's favorite, Slitheen.
Ooh, okay.
The Slitheen.
Oh, yes.
So, we got a little touch of Rose, the doctor, the mom, Rose's mom,
the boyfriend,
and Mickey.
Yeah.
And she left them with, all you have to do is I'll be back in 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
And she's the mom?
No, and then she's not back.
It's been 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Rose is really no, I'm with the doctor.
Yeah, she's in it.
She's in it now, for real.
Yeah.
So this episode, so in this episode, we're going to be talking about episode 6 and 7. So episode 6 was called Dalek, and it was directed by Joe Aherney. I don't know how to say that.
Right.
And written by Robert Shearman.
Love that
guy. So I'm going to go a little... Oh, it came out April 30th, 2005.
Oh. Okay.
That's when it premiered. All right. The TARDIS is drawn off course by a signal, and Rose and the Doctor end up near Salt Lake City, Utah in 2012, in an underground bunker owned by Henry Van Statten, a rich collector of alien artifacts. The Doctor encounters his one living exhibit, which the Doctor is horrified to discover is a Dalek that survived the Time War. The Dalek is the last survivor of a race of genetically manipulated mutants bound on purging the universe of all non-Dalek life, and the Doctor's greatest enemy. One of Van Statten's employees, Adam Mitchell, leads Rose to the Dalek, but she takes pity on it and touches it, allowing it to absorb her DNA and become active. The Dalek kills many soldiers before catching up with Rose, Adam, and the Doctor. Rose becomes trapped with the Dalek, but it spares her life as it has gained sympathy from Rose's DNA and destroys itself. As the Doctor and Rose leave, Adam boards the TARDIS to avoid the closure of Van Statten's vault.
To avoid the closure?
Because they were shutting down the whole thing.
They were this is crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say I was
You were? Really? No way.
Yeah.
Oh, what else?
No, I was surprised to be there's another person that lived from the Time War.
Yeah, right.
From the other side.
Yeah.
But also didn't they all obviously one lived, yada yada. But how do we know now that it was just us two that lived?
That was just, the Doctor as the only Time Lord and this Dalek as the only Dalek. How do you know?
Right.
Exactly.
So only one survived from each side?
From each side.
How do we know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's been around for so long and just now found this one?
Yeah. And the fact that we don't even know that much about the Time Lord at this point.
Yeah.
There's so much mystery there. There's so much mystery.
Because what really happened?
Yeah. What really happened?
What really happened?
What really happened?
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know, and I know. Okay.
Okay.
So, kind of starting off, So they end up in the museum. They're
Right.
looking around. They see a few of the Doctor's old enemies. He even says like, "Oh, that was Cyberman," and oh, that's a Slitheen arm,
Yeah.
whatever. And then we also meet Van Staten, who's American, and he has his crew.
Oh, yeah.
And you can tell right away he is like an asshole.
Yeah.
And so he's like,
Like, what?
wipe his memory and take
Yeah.
him to Minnesota, Missouri, somewhere
Yeah.
starting with M or something like that.
Right.
And so that's a little funny
'Cause
humor.
then-
And then the girl switches. She's right up. He's got his people ready to go.
In line.
Obviously, it's nothing new that he fires people like
Right,
that.
for sure.
So we get a little taste of him. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
We don't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you meet Adam a little bit. He's the only Brit there. He's like, oh, I found this, this and this. Like, can I buy it? Like, whatever. And he's like, yeah.
It's a curator, kind of.
Exactly. He's kind of the brains, he knows.
Right.
But not really. All right. So, yeah. So they get found out, taken to Van Staten, and they figure out, oh, you're an alien,
Right.
right? Well, not that he's an alien yet. They know that he knows stuff about aliens because they have that little musical device that's alien.
Yes.
And he shows them how to play.
Yeah.
And then he takes the Doctor to the Dalek. Now the Doctor doesn't quite know yet what
Right.
it is,
Ooh.
who's there,
Trigger warning,
and he's
right?
like, so he's locked in the room with the Dalek, and he's like, I'm so sorry this happened to you. Like, I'll try to get you out. I'll try to help you.
Who's saying this?
The Doctor, because he hasn't seen that it's a Dalek yet, because it's like dark,
Oh, yeah.
And then the Dalek rolls forward and says something. I think it says, Doctor.
Yeah.
And
the
then-
first time it said something.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, yeah.
And the Doctor's like, no, get me out of here! Like, you have a killing, man. You gotta kill it. Like, let me kill it. And he's like, they're yelling at each other.
Yes.
And they've, talking about that the one. Okay, what was your first impression of the Dalek?
I wasn't expecting a big robot machine
Yeah.
to be the Time Lord's,
Biggest enemy.
Right. And so I'm like, what's the war? What happened? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? But I can also see, robots taking over. But I have no idea what really happened, right?
Sure.
So I can see that.
They're not quite robots.
You're right.
Because they do.
From
that
starting
point.
from that point.
Absolutely.
Right. I'm like, okay, what's a machine?
Yeah.
And because he was talking or very angry at it, but I felt like there's so much emotion for a robot from what I was seeing before.
Sure.
Oh, you need to turn that off, to kill it. What? I don't know. So I was surprised on that, but also oh, it's so freaking sad. He's I don't know what happened in the war, but obviously all his people have been decimated.
Yeah.
So I'm triggered.
Yeah.
So I'm he's right. Kill him. Fight him.
So you were with the Doctor,
I was with the Doctor.
Yeah.
I'll stand beside him.
As you should. No. Okay. So, and then we kind of go back to Adam and Rose. They're kind of flirting.
Having their
a little thing. So what do you think of Adam when you first met him?
When I first met him, I was okay, he seems good head on his shoulders,
Yeah.
So I'm okay, cool, maybe he'll be part of the team, he's cool, smart, he knows about the old alien stuff, so he's already...
And he was so passionate.
He was so passionate.
He was so cute about it, yeah.
So it was oh, it's a good guy who's already knowledgeable about all this alien stuff. So if he joined their team, or even if it's just for a couple episodes, you know,
although him being knowledgeable, he wasn't actually knowledgeable.
Right.
But he wanted to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus, and then he knew about this is an alien arm and this is alien stuff that we can get, So in that sense. But it'd be cute to have him with them.
Yeah.
Going around and oh my god, now I can really see in real life all this alien stuff.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that he'd be with them.
Yeah. We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that.
Okay. So to me, the heart of this episode is when Rose goes and sees the Dalek.
Yeah.
And obviously, she doesn't know what a Dalek is.
Yeah.
And all she sees is a prisoner.
Yeah.
She's seen aliens. She's kind of gotten that cultural shock over with where she's like, I'm just going to accept what I see.
Yeah.
They're human beings in a sense of they have a soul, they have a brain, they have a heart.
Yeah.
I'm going to care for each alien. I'm not going to assume
So
the
compassionate.
worst. Yeah.
Right.
And so she sees this alien locked up, and she's like, I have to help it somehow. Like, that's what the doctor would do, right? Which is what he had started doing, obviously, until he found out what it was. But so she goes to the Dalek, and she's like trying to comfort almost. And the Dalek is playing her.
Mm-hmm. Like a fiddle.
Like a fiddle. He's like, you know, like, I am scared. Like, are you scared of me? You know, whatever.
Yeah.
And she puts her hand on him. And it activates it up. And then becomes a killing machine.
Dang.
What'd you think of that?
One, I want to say, Rose.
Oh, I love
the
her.
biggest heart on the absolute planet.
She really does.
She does.
She really does.
Because if I seen a robot, I'm like, okay. But then like when they're, I don't know if they ever saw them like torturing it or whatever, but I would just been like,
Bree has no heart.
It's a robot. Obviously, like, you're hurting me. If it was like saying things like that, like,
Yeah.
But no, Rose, I'm like, that girl had a big ass heart.
No, I think honestly, out of
sweet.
all the companions, I think she has the biggest heart, in my opinion.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, not as judgmental, just like, this is the right thing to do. I'm gonna protect everyone who I think needs to be protected. I care about all of you, like, based on love her.
Yeah.
After the touch, what immediately started after that? Because she was with it, touched it.
Mm-hmm. And everyone else who had touched the Dalek before, like, burned up, blown up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting. But
yeah.
I can't remember if it's in this episode, but they do kind of explain it later.
Uh-huh.
So, like, minor spoiler.
Yeah.
But I think it's because she's a time traveler.
Oh, that makes sense.
And that has something to do with it, because that has a whole thing later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I'm just saying, when from her touching it, did it immediately start, like, trying to kill?
It had, in that bunker area that the Dalek was being held, you had Rose, Adam, and the scientist guy who was torturing him. And so the Dalek breaks the chains and is like, you know, which one of you are in charge or whatever. And the scientist guy, all in the same room. Okay. And the scientist guy is like, you know, like making fun of it too. Like, what, you're gonna sucker me to death?
Oh.
And then it does.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and then it leaves Adam and Rose alone, and it goes and like figures out the code with its little sucker, and like takes all the internet, absorbs all the internet information. And while the doctor and Van Staten, whatever, are in the office, because the doctor, once Van Staten found out, oh, you're an alien too, because you guys were in a war. Oh, you're alien. Let me. And we get that really ugly shot. Sorry, not sorry. I'm body shaming.
Yes.
But you get like the doctor like, his ribs are all weird.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And they're like kind of getting X-raying him. And
very
like,
weird. Yeah. A little weird thing there.
But he's like, I'm the only one who can help. Like, free me. Yeah. I can help you, whatever. So so they're all in the office watching this happen.
Right.
And so Rose and Adam, they like are running away. They kind of get with the soldiers. Soldiers are like, run.
Right. Oh, and they're all like underestimating this thing. They're like, no, we're good.
Like, we got bullets.
He's literally killed all these people before, but okay.
And the doctor's trying to tell them, like, this is a killing machine.
Yeah. And they're like
we got it. Yeah. And then they get like at one point to like stairs. Yeah. And they're with that one girl.
Oh my.
And they're like, beat by a flight of stairs. And then he goes, starts hovering and goes up the stairs, and then the lady, and I said it, this was her moment. That actress, she was like, no.
Top tier.
I'm gonna kill this.
Yes.
And she was like, go.
I got it. You know?
Yeah. So, RIP.
Yeah, R.I.P. though.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. though.
But yeah, and so the doctor is like, we gotta like close off this place, or if the Dalek gets out of here, it's gonna kill every single human being in this world. Yeah. It will not stop. Right. So they're like, okay, we gotta trap it, like, you know, but Rose is still down there. Oh. So they're like, Rose, you gotta run. They're on the phone call.
Come on.
Yeah, hurry. They're like, we're closing all the doors. We're running. And then you get to this door, it's about to close. Adam, whoosh, and then, Rose, did you make it? I just wasn't fast enough. Oh. In that moment, when she's on the phone with him, and she's like crying, she's like, I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Oh,
What'd you think?
that got me so good. Rose, you're telling me you're about to die right now? Like,
I think you thought she was dead. Didn't you? Because, like, you hear the pew pew.
I don't remember. Like, I knew because, like, going forward, she can't just be dead.
Okay.
But I was like, she's about to get got.
Yeah.
Like, somehow,
Okay.
you know? So I was like, oh my God, Rosie!
Come on, girl.
And how she was all talking like, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Like, I just love the experience. You know, it's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not your fault. Oh, because you know, and she knows him well enough that he would have been blaming himself.
Especially, like, my greatest enemy killed my girl.
Yeah, and the Dalek, did you notice he said, like, so kind of fast forward, tiny bit. So we find out that she's alive.
Right.
Because the Dalek turns on the thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, I have the one you love. You know, come down here. What'd you think of that?
The one you what?
The one you
The one you what? How do you know that?
No, literally.
What did you see?
Or what did the Dalek see when she touched him?
No.
What is Rose's feelings to the doctor?
Right.
Would the Dalek assume?
Because what you know about that?
What'd you know about that?
No,
What do you
I was
mean?
kicking my feet a little bit.
So,
But also, like,
yeah,
no,
so I was gonna
it's
say, you don't ship them. You ship them, but you don't necessarily want them to be together. What are your thoughts on their relationship? Because I know we kind of touched on it, but as we continue, I'm just curious.
I still want to say no.
Yeah.
Just because, one, looking at him, looks like a 40, 50-year-old man.
Yeah, he's
Well, she's like
19,
little
yeah.
19, 20-year-old, you know? So I'm like, no. But as our bond, it's something different. I still am saying a hard no.
Okay.
But if they get together,
You won't be mad at it.
I won't be mad at it because I get it. We're trauma bonding, traveling the world, time traveling, yada yada.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be happy about it.
Okay. Okay. So the Dalek and Rose kind of have a conversation because the Dalek is like, what did you do to me?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't kill you.
Yeah. It's like, girl, I just touched you.
Yeah, like, what do I know about it?
Yeah.
And so we kind of figure out that some of Rose, like her actual DNA, got into the Dalek, actually changing its like physiology, which is a huge no-no.
Yeah.
In the Dalek thing.
Supposed to be.
They're like, they
got
literally
one thing to do?
despise humans.
Yeah.
They're everything that humans are not.
Yeah. No emotion.
No emotion.
Get the job done.
Yeah. So we've got this Dalek having like a metaphysical crisis.
Literally.
And so the Dalek wants to die. So they go, there's like light streaming through the roof. The Dalek opens its little cage, and you see the Dalek for the like the actual Dalek for the first time. What'd you think of that?
One looked nasty and gross.
Nasty as a fuck.
Nasty and really gross. Because I was like, dang, you're really dying. You know, like
And you're ugly.
gloppity, nasty. But like, this little guy,
Yeah.
come here. Look around.
You little killing machine.
Little killing
Come
machine.
here.
What are you doing in there? No, I felt very sad for it because like, it was having an existential crisis, you know, because like, I'm the last one alive.
Also, I'm not even a Dalek anymore.
I'm not a Dalek anymore. What am I supposed to do? I don't have a, whatever, like my end goal. I don't have anything to do. No one's telling me what to do. Like,
Yeah.
you know? Didn't it when the sun came on? It was like, I want to feel the sunshine.
Yeah.
I felt the sun.
And then the doctor comes through with a big old gun, big old bazooka. And the Rose is like, whoa, what are you doing, doctor?
Yeah.
And he's like, I have to kill it. I have to. Like, it cannot live on. And she's like, can't you see it's different? It's different than them. And he's like, that's not possible. And then he's like, wait, what? And he's like, he's like,
Because like that whole that he literally carries day to day, like I'm the last one alive. You know, this war took away everybody I love. This machine specifically probably definitely was killing all the people, like, you know. then to have to be like, you actually need to be nice to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have some sort of compassion for it.
Yeah, it's like, it's not what it was.
Yeah.
It's changed.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then he does it, he puts his gun down, he's like, I couldn't. I could never. I was like, no.
The, like, how that would have messed with his head, though.
Yeah.
It's like, literally, like, 10 minutes ago. It was old self, you know? And now immediately changed.
Literally killed hundreds of soldiers.
Yeah. But Rose,
she really changed in the world.
Yeah. I felt for him there, though.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see, like, I don't know, the dark side of him.
Yeah, the dark side of the Doctor, you really got,
Yeah, because all that hurt and trauma and pain and anger, like,
really bubbled up in this episode. Like, I feel like this was the first time you truly saw the Doctor angry.
Yeah. And, like, ruthless type,
Yeah.
you know? But it makes sense, because, like, right there,
that
they
is
did
the
that.
killer of his world.
Yeah.
And the Dalek does end up killing itself.
Right.
And Rose is, like, sad about it. She's like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
But the Doctor has to explain, like, it's not a Dalek anymore. Like, that's, like, literally, it doesn't want to be alive because it's literally, it's going against every single thing a Dalek is. Like, you know.
Because they would just been wandering around aimlessly.
Yeah. Well, it probably still would have gone crazy. I think it still would have been killing people.
You think?
I think so.
Even with Rose? Like,
It had no issue killing all the soldiers, it just couldn't kill Rose.
True.
So I think it still would have gone off killing people. I just think it would have, like, gone mad, like, gone crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that was fast recap.
But it's also, but we also got to see the tension between Rose and the Doctor.
That was, I think, when, like, I mean, they've had arguments.
And, like, tension, but, like, that was, like, no, I'm ready to kill it.
Yeah.
Get out the way.
What, like, you're not the person I thought you were if you're going to kill this Dalek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for her to question, like,
whoa, like, who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think she even says, like, you're the one pointing the gun at me.
Yes.
No, really calling him out.
No,
really calling him out.
Rose?
No, she's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll put that gun down.
I stand up for what's right.
I stand up for what's right.
I love her morals. Such strong morals.
I love her. She guys, she's like, she used to be my actual number one favorite companion.
Used to be?
I know. I don't know if she is anymore. Just because y'all know who I'm talking about. There's the funny duo. Y'all, if you know, you know. I think she might be my number one. But Rose, when we get to what we get, I can explain further why I think Rose is, like, I think Rose is the Doctor's favorite companion.
You think?
Period. I think so, and I will explain once we get way later, and we'll really, like, once we're pretty much done with the whole show, I'll explain my thoughts of why. Because I think that she was his favorite companion.
Oh, stop!
Yeah. And I think I think they're neck and neck. They're neck and neck.
Mm-hmm.
You'll meet her soon. My
Yeah.
They're like neck and neck. So they're both my favorites. I can't choose. Never mind. I can't choose. But I think that the Doctor, that my two favorite are his two favorite companions. And
Really?
we'll also get into that way later.
No, I'm so excited.
Yeah. I think the people, obviously, the diehards, have seen the show, and I know that I'm, like, talking in circles, I feel like.
No.
But I think they know exactly what I'm talking about, and I think they know why. Because, like, look at me.
Look at her.
Because, right? Rose, okay. I mean, and then, you
Yeah.
know, okay. And then the one that, you know, like, all, like,
But,
you know?
Right.
And then
yeah.
again? Like, no, again and again and again. And then again. You don't know what I'm talking about.
They do. And I'm gonna be there too. I'm gonna get there.
You're gonna get there. We'll get there together.
Okay.
So, and then Adam, he goes with them into the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Because he's like, guys, we gotta get out of here. And they're like, and then the doctor's like, oh, you gonna bring your new boyfriend?
Are you jealous?
Are you jealous?
Stop, I don't like this.
I think you do,
A
though.
little bit, I don't know.
But yeah, so Adam goes with them. But anyway, so yeah.
So I was, anyways, ending that episode.
Ending that episode, what are your final thoughts, ratings?
Loved
Yeah.
the relationship growth between Rose and Doctor.
Yeah.
Okay? They had to go through something for real.
Yeah.
To get to where they are now.
I feel like
stronger than ever.
the hard eyes and the like,
Yeah.
oh, he's golden boy,
Yeah.
is kind of diminishing in her eyes a little
Yes.
bit, which is good.
Yeah.
And that's what I think they both need.
Yes.
I think they both needed that.
Right. Little reality check.
Yep.
Okay? So I love that. Love that growth. Because like they're still locked in. Okay? Both helping each other, yada yada.
They're diehards for each other.
Thank you. Adam, at this point, I was really excited. I was like, yay! Like, I hope he's there for a couple of episodes.
Yeah,
I
it's
hope
fun
he's
to have a
cute
different
little-
dynamic in there.
A dynamic, you know, just something different. Maybe even her and him doing like a little something.
Even though
but
technically she's still with Mickey.
she's not with Mickey.
They are together.
They're not together. The minute she left that first time, they're not. That's why she was like,
No, there's okay.
a year. Mind you, wasn't for her, but a year.
Yeah. Look, it's a little up in the air, but it is referenced that Mickey is her boyfriend throughout the series. So
Is it the doctor saying boyfriend or is she saying boyfriend?
you'll have to see.
Because if it's the doctor saying your little boyfriend or your boyfriend, yeah, I mean it'd be fine if you can call him that because like he was my boyfriend.
You'll see. You'll see.
If she's saying it,
Soon enough. Wait, what episode am I? Okay, yeah, soon enough.
it's not her boyfriend, and she knows it's not her boyfriend. But like we still love each other.
Yeah, they're
So,
still
like,
gonna.
We're still together.
Yeah. They're like open relationship.
Kind of. Like we didn't ever break up. We didn't ever say we're together still. Like it's like that.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
It's complicated. Okay, I'll take it's complicated.
Thank you.
But she still got a boy on the side. She got a
and that's
boy
fine.
back home on Earth.
She got one traveling,
one.
and then she got one at home.
Yeah. And then while she's on the vacations, she's getting them.
She got what? Anyway,
So what do you rate this episode?
I'm gonna rate this episode. I'm gonna say 6.
Okay.
I will say I did edit my ratings for the other episodes.
I honestly don't even remember what we rated all of them.
I think they're all around like the 6 mark.
Are they? Damn, girl. You're
No,
going hard.
because I had a 7 in there because it was really good. But I'm only rating them a little lower because I know as we go, it's going to get better.
Yeah.
And so I feel like, okay, I've rated these too high because these are actually.
But you don't know though.
But I don't know, but I like to prepare.
Well, to me, I'd rate this episode a 7 out of 10.
I'm only saying 6. Well, one, like, what really got me was obviously he's facing his past.
Yeah.
And, like, Rose, and they're all that growth. So, like, that's what carried it. But the whole episode, I'm like, to me, it's a little boring. Not boring, it was just a little flat.
Yeah, I mean, like, looking back on it, like, trying to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know?
there's not a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
But I think in my head, like, it's definitely the
milestone.
references and yeah, like a milestone. We're seeing the Dalek for the first time this series,
right.
like, and you're really seeing how the Doctor spiraled and how that could affect later episodes and stuff.
Right.
So
I can see that.
to me, that's why it's higher up, because I think the emotion in this episode
I can see
was
that.
really intriguing.
Like, I like that word.
I like that word.
You wrote that down. Yeah. I'm going to say 6. Mm-hmm.
Anyways. So, okay.
Episode 2.
Well, episode 7.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
So, episode 7, The Long Game.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So this was directed by Brian Grant and written by Russell T. Davies, our boy.
Right.
And it premiered May 7th, 2005. Mm-hmm. I feel like there was a jump. Oh, no. It was only April 30th. Okay, sorry.
Oh, yeah, it was right there. Okay.
So, the Doctor, Rose, and Adam travel to the year 200,000 and land on the space station Satellite 5, which controls journalism. Ever since the satellite began broadcasting, something has held the human race's attitude and technology back. The editor invites the Doctor and Rose to the elite Floor 500, where he holds them captive, explaining that he and a creature known as the Jagrafess have made through Satellite 5 the fourth great and bountiful human empire, a place where the news has installed fear in the human race, keeping them in closed society. Meanwhile, Adam has installed a port in his head and is transmitting all the knowledge on Satellite 5 to his parents' answering machine at home. The journalist, Kathika? Is that what it was?
Sure.
Sorry, it's been a second since we watched the episode. Yeah. Redirects the heat to Floor 500, allowing Rose and the Doctor to escape while the editor and the Jagrafess are destroyed by the heat. The Doctor is furious at Adam and returns him to his house, destroying the answering machine and banishing Adam from the TARDIS. They really just get down to the nitty-gritty in these Wikipedia summaries. Okay, so yeah. So we got the Doctor, Rose, and Adam.
Yeah.
And they land on the space station, and the Doctor kind of lets Rose, be a little bit of like,
yes.
Oh yeah, no, this that's like 200,000 years in the future. Yeah. Oh, we're in space for sure. Yeah, gravity. Yeah, that's fake gravity for sure. And the Doctor's, he's just like, let her have her moment. And then he's like, wait. So cute. Something feels off.
Yeah.
So they have like this credits bar thing that they're like, go look around, whatever. I'm gonna, So yeah. So
introduction. I think this episode was so interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the premise. Like right off the bat, journalism station.
You love journalism.
I love a good journalism. And like you can tell, obviously, from before they got there, like showing like what the station's going on. I'm like, oh, it's interesting. I'm trying to go to Floor 500 and like we put the things in our brain and and like something's off. I'm like, already the premise got me captured.
Yeah. So they go and they like in that room and they see all the people in the circle putting their hands, and then the one in the middle gets like the vault to the head.
That puts all into them or something.
Yeah, so they're all transferring, like they're essentially being human computers.
Right.
Their brain is the computer and they're
like downloading
data.
Yeah.
And then they all kind of forget it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise their brains would like blow up.
Right.
Yeah. So you love that.
Interesting. I would love that, except I want to remember all of it.
Well, you can read about it later in the newspaper.
Oh.
I don't know. So it's like a bunch of news channels, essentially.
Right.
I don't think they get down to the nitty-gritty of how the news is broadcast if like people literally download it into their brains. I don't know. I know they had like computers.
Because I know that when Adam went to like get the thing, she was like, oh yeah, it doesn't hurt, like like checkup. So it's like,
so does every single person have that, or just the people working?
Right.
No, but I think
like
everybody.
Like everybody had it, or like
I think everybody has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like maybe that's how they get like information.
Yeah. So right away, you can see like Adam. He's like, "What's this? Like all the information ever? Like,
I'm like, no."
And then he makes some stupid excuse, like while Rose and the Doctor are like distracted, like figuring out, looking at the mainframe computer or whatever in the wall. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna go take a look around. And Rose gives him the TARDIS key.
Like, baby girl.
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
I love you, but you're a little stupid sometimes.
Too trusting.
You
just met this man. Here's the key. You're one of us. Oh! Let's go through something.
Yeah.
Like, truly go through something together before we just, here's the keys.
Also, who are you to give the key?
Right.
That's not the TARDIS is not yours.
Whoa. Do you drive it?
No.
No.
You're just a passenger.
Thank you.
This is not your house.
Right.
Like, if I gave you a key to my house, and
then
they're
I
like,
go and give it to somebody else?
here's a key to Kelsey's house. Girl!
Exactly.
Not cool. Not
Exactly.
cool, Rose.
So,
Look, we all make mistakes.
we all make mistakes.
No,
She's
but
very sweet, very young, very loving, very amazing.
girl,
That minute, I was so disappointed. I don't know.
you really were. You really wanted him to be something.
Because I wanted him to be something. Like, come on. At least an episode or two.
Well, you got your episode.
I got my
or
episode.
two.
Or two.
Technically into. So yeah, so he goes and he's
One thing though, real quick.
Yeah.
I was like, this is your first time. You're in the future.
yeah.
Why are you just running off by yourself?
No, I literally would be so scared. I can't go to the grocery store alone.
Right.
Let alone
Exactly.
on a spaceship with people I don't know, aliens, and also he barely knows Rose and the Doctor,
Yeah.
but I'd be sticking to them like
Because like
glue.
one, I don't want y'all to leave me.
No.
I don't know what the culture, what the situations. What if I do something?
Yeah,
get
and I'm
killed, arrested,
executed.
This, that.
It was 2005. Things were different.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, so Adam goes and he like is trying to get just into the computer.
Right.
And it's like locked.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, okay, well, let me go see if someone can unlock it. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm just having computer troubles. I can't get in. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, you need that access or whatever. Like, you
Yeah.
know, and he's like, oh, like one of the open. And they're like, yeah. And they're like, but it costs a lot of money. He's like, oh, well, I probably don't have that. He's like, all I have is this. And it's like, the lady's eyes are like, oh, and that's unlimited credits. Let's go. And does the procedure. And then she's like convincing him because he's still not
True.
convinced.
Because like, would you want your forehead to open up?
Yeah, because
into a
like
computer?
they had the option of doing that version or another version.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they end up doing like the big one. And then like I remember at one point at the end, like he throws up and they're like ice cubes.
Yes.
And she's like, oh yeah, we threw that in. Which I just think that was like funny.
I was like, what? Anywho.
So while all that's going on with Adam, back with Rose and the Doctor,
Yeah.
they're like, they learn about this floor 500. And one of the journalist girls, she gets promoted. And you want to get promoted.
Is she? Sorry, I can remember there was two where that was the one. Is a spoiler.
Yes, yeah, her.
Can I say that or should I wait?
No, you can say that.
Okay, sorry, she was like an undercover, like CIA agent, you know, something.
Yeah, which we don't know yet.
Which we don't know yet.
But she gets promoted, and the head of the kind of
Yeah.
that group
Right.
who was getting the downloaded,
Yeah.
she's mad because she wants to be promoted.
Yeah.
Because floor 500 is made of gold.
Yeah.
And like, oh, like
It's supposed to be like heaven.
yeah.
But, you know.
So the undercover girl, goes to the elevator. She goes up and she gets to floor 500, and it's like dusty,
abandoned, just
dark.
where am I going?
And she's like, hello, like looking around, and then who's this white-haired man?
Yeah.
Who's that played by? It's played by someone.
Oh, we love him. Oh, he's the Irish guy. Irish, I think. In all the Tom Cruise movies. Mission
Wait,
Impossible.
I don't-
Simon something.
Simon.
Not Cowell.
Pegg? Simon
Yes.
Pegg. Simon Pegg.
Yes, Simon Pegg.
Sorry, guys, I should have done my research. Oh no, I lost my thing. Oh. Well.
Okay.
So yeah, so Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
She sees Simon Pegg.
Thank you.
And a bunch of other kind of like people just
Like
sitting
Frozen,
at the desk,
right?
frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that if you're watching this. This is what they look like.
Frozen basically look like they're dead people.
Yeah, and he's like been talking to like nothing.
Yeah.
Like just
just
talking, and then you hear like a
earpiece,
little
I don't know.
grumble.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she goes up and she's like, what's going on? And he's like, well, you know, we found a little inconsistencies in your file. And then a girl pulls out a gun. She's like, what is blah blah blah, like what's going on? You know, she
Yeah.
starts getting like hardcore. And he's like, that's not cool. No, we've got your master. I don't know. And so then she just gone.
Like we don't know what happens then.
Yeah.
Like, or no, it's not even she like looks up.
Yeah, she looks up and then she screams.
Ah! And boom, we don't know what happened.
Yeah. And so now back to the doctor and Rose, and they're like, oh, no, let's go to floor 500. Let's just do it.
Yeah, what's going on?
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
And the other ladies.
Wasn't it also like they're trying to fix like why is it so hot down here? Da da da.
Yeah, because it's like
this being routed up to the 500.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
You know?
And the girl's like,
Like, whoa.
I'm not gonna be part of this. Like, don't mention my name. Like, nuh-uh.
Yeah.
And they're like, girl, like, why? Like, you just want to read the news, beat the news.
Thank
like,
you.
Do something. But like,
journalism,
whatever.
isn't it? Yeah.
So they're like, fine, well, we're going. Bye. And so they get up in the elevator, they get it to go, and they get their promotion.
Yep.
And so they go, and they go to floor 500, and they see, oh no, something sus.
Like, whoa.
Abandoned. And they see the girl, the undercover cop girl. She's at one of the computers. She's at one of the computers, and Simon Pegg comes out. He's like, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you? There's literally nothing on you.
Yeah. What do you mean there's nothing on you?
What do you mean there's nothing? Yeah, because like, wouldn't they have files? At least from Rose's time.
Yeah.
You think?
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on that?
Wasn't there a thing though? They were saying like, they're trying to keep us, people, in the
dark.
But,
Yeah.
like, technology-wise, like.
Well, yeah. So that's what Simon Pegg and the Jaggerfest. Their whole thing is like, they're keeping they're changing the news.
Yeah.
They're forcing certain things to come out, or like these stories, they're changing it. It's not true, authentic journalism. But I'm sure that they have all the real stories and the real files still. But that's just like a curious thing of like, why isn't there anything on Rose and the Doctor yet?
Right.
Because
Adam,
he's all got his snappy thing.
Yeah.
And he goes to one of the light jet thingies, I forget what they call them. He gets all strapped in, activates it. No, they're getting information from his brain on Rose and the Doctor. So not only is he like stupid, he's extra stupid.
he literally exposed everything.
And he's got the freaking TARDIS key.
Yeah.
All just dangling
Literally,
there.
because I remember, here, take the key. Da da da. Boom. They can literally see that.
They're stupid. He's stupid. So yeah, so he's exposing them.
Yeah.
And so now Simon Pegg is getting all this information, and Jaggerfest is this big old blobby monster.
Yeah. Just in the ceiling.
In the ceiling. Like, that is your lord and master.
Yeah.
The Jaggerfest.
Jaggerfest. Why does it need to be in that cold? Like, why does it need to be so cold for it?
Probably this climate that it's used to. I know it explains it, but...
Yeah. Very odd.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of the journalism, but, like, keep me in the ceiling very cold to oversee everything.
Yeah, like, what is the point? How are you dominating the world in a ceiling other than just the news?
Hey, man. Also curious, though.
Yeah.
The people.
Yeah.
Who are, like, frozen, whatever. They're, like, dead.
Yeah.
But they're not dead, but they're dead.
Their brains are still processing data.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, I remember when we were watching, we were just talking about all those extras. And like, as actors, like...
Mom, look at me.
They look at me.
I'm literally right next to...
No, because I'm in the corner there. Something right there. Touch my shoulder. No, right there. Something touch my shoulder.
Look, you can see me.
No, I'm trying so hard to smile there. No, Simon Pegg, he's a laugh, man.
No, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. That was a good time.
We really just need to like record audio while we're watching.
I know. Yeah, we're pretty funny.
It's so funny. I can't remember. How do they save the day? How do they...
Remember?
Oh!
They turn up the heat.
No, the girl comes in. The girl saves the
yes,
day.
because
Miss Braids.
She
comes
another
in.
thing was like, whoa.
Yeah, she comes up. She secretly like walks around.
Yeah.
Sees what's up, and then there's like still some of those like machines with the lights there. So she gets in one, and she's telling everybody what she's seeing right now.
Yes.
And about the Dragonfest. So like,
so she's like live broadcasting.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then doesn't something happen? Because I remember like shit goes down. It's like heating up there when it's supposed to be cool or whatever.
I think probably so.
Because then I remember like the dead agent or whatever lady, like Simon Pegg trying to run.
Yeah.
So it like grabs him. He's like, no, no. So
Oh no!
she's
And
like,
doesn't the Dragonfest like attack him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like do we ever really see what happens with them?
I don't think so. But I feel like it's implied that like they all just die up there.
Yeah, they do,
you know?
for sure. Yeah.
Dang. The girl with the braids, she
lives. No, she lives. She
Okay.
lives. Because at the end, they're telling her like, oh, now you have the real story. Like,
Oh,
now
yeah.
you gotta like,
Yeah.
start being
Like tell the truth.
Yeah, tell the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we definitely look, guys. We're gonna be better
No, this is fine.
at making sure that we watch and then do our pod
like immediately
after.
Yeah.
So apologies, but look, we're doing our best, dear. We're doing our best.
But I do love Sorry. Like
Yeah,
go back.
we still have more to say.
I love when he's like, Adam's on the phone. They're like in the recording.
Yeah.
Don't delete this. Okay, just let it go. Let it play. Da-da-da-da, record it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So ugly.
So yeah, so Adam comes back and they're like, so where you been? And he's like, oh, what do you mean? We know, like, no, on the bus.
Yeah.
And they take him, he's like, takes him home and he's like, wait, I'm home, what? And they're like, no, like, I can't believe you done this. But like, so they see the recording.
Yeah.
Smash it, and then he also like snaps his fingers so that his head opens, and he's like, "Stop it!"
Yeah.
And like does it again. And then Rose does it, and he's like, "I can't believe he did that!"
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the doctor, I think, makes a comment about how he doesn't like something about how Rose is all he needs, or like you'll never compare to Rose. Like Rose is the best companion, like whatever. And I'm like, no.
Because you didn't need to say that.
No.
You didn't need to say that.
You didn't need to.
Chill. No, don't.
You
I
don't
don't like it.
No, I feel like each episode, the more
know,
you're like,
gross.
I like it.
But it's like, ugh, my soul doesn't like it.
Yeah. Just wait.
But my mind. The bond
Your
is just
heart-
so good.
And it gets better. It gets better. Makes me want to cry.
What do you mean?
Oh my god.
No, because remember? I'm just kidding.
You want to remember.
I want to
no,
remember.
because the end of the season, no, it gets me good.
It's like, I see like a wisp of it, but then I can't even explain what I see.
I know we talked about, because I asked if you knew what happens.
But it's like, I see, like, I don't remember the order, but I remember flashes of like episodes, but it's all jumbled.
Right.
So I have like no idea.
Wait, okay. What do you think Rose's fate is by the end of this season?
I can't.
Well, like, what do you think?
I feel like she's gonna she has to continue with him.
So she doesn't like die or like.
No, either she continues forward with him. I know he's only the actor's only there for one season, so like. Bless you.
Sorry, thank you.
So I think she still continues. Either, okay, she continues, or she's like, something happens that she needs to be with her mom. And, you know, like da-da-da.
Okay.
But I have a feeling she continues. I don't know. It's just gonna be like, we haven't seen the last of Rose Tyler.
I'll neither confirm nor deny anything.
I guess we'll just have to start watching.
I guess we'll just have to keep watching. Oh, sorry.
No,
Going
please.
back.
No, go back.
I love that when Adam's mom comes home. She's like, oh, I didn't know you were home. Like, oh my god. And she like goes into the living room, sees him. She's like, oh, time just flies by like that. And then we just see her face.
Oh.
That was good.
But also, I was Adam, like, you gonna live out the rest of your days
How do
like
you
that?
explain that? Also, so many people snap.
Yeah.
Or, like, make noises that sound like snaps.
Yeah.
Because, like, a clap can sound like a snap.
Right.
Or, like things, I don't know.
Because then you go to the doctor to, like, let me get a surgery to do something.
No, he always has a hat on.
Literally.
Starts wearing bandanas, sweat things, sweatbands.
Oh my gosh. Like, forever.
Yeah. And, like, what'd it get you? Nothing. You can't even do anything with it.
Yep.
Like you literally did it just to get information of the future so that you could get money
Yeah.
when you got back home.
Yeah.
And you were just gonna have that forever. That was the only time you'd ever use it.
But they don't have technology like that now, so.
No. And you want to go back to your time.
Right.
So that you can make money
Yeah.
and make, get famous for
How
inventing
greedy
or
that was.
whatever.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I had high hopes for him.
You really did. I know. When you first told me, you were like, I like Adam. I was like, mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
And I literally was like 5 minutes into the next episode. I was like, oh.
Yeah. You're
He
like,
started to be a little suspicious. There's gonna be another one.
Another, like a third.
Another third.
Oh,
I want it to be
third.
Mickey.
Yeah.
Mickey a little scared. I get it. But I want another third in there. I just want a cute little 3 to 4 episodes. What? What?
You may or may not be getting that soon. I think we have one episode that's like, our next episode, which is a good one. The next episode's a good one.
Okay.
Is titled Father's Day.
It's gonna be about her dad.
Daddy!
Cause like, what is this? What is it? Big bad wolf or bad wolf or?
Yeah, so there's references of Bad Wolf
Yeah.
for Rose
Yeah.
and the doctor while they've been traveling.
Yeah.
You think that's gonna come to fruition in this episode?
Or at least like it's going to take big milestone.
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll see. But then I think after that episode, I think you're gonna meet another favorite character.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people's faves.
No, I'm actually so excited.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's a little spoiler. I'm like spoiling a little bit. But that's okay. I love them.
No, I'm actually getting so excited. Okay. Overall, for this episode,
Yeah, what do you rate this episode?
I rate this one a 7. Just because I like maybe 6.5.
Okay.
Because I like the whole setup, it feels very obviously futuristic, but like sci-fi, it just gives me those like back in the day vibes.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd probably give this one a 6.
Yeah.
That wasn't my favorite, but I will say it is an important episode to watch. This episode,
journalist.
it's important. And that's what I'll say.
What do you mean?
I don't know. If you know, you know.
Well, now I gotta mull over what we just talked about.
I mean, it's not like you would know now, but it'll be important later. And then
What is important? Okay, overall, 6.5.
okay.
Also, I just wasn't a big fan of the antagonist, the main bad guy,
The Jaggerfest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish it had just been Simon Pegg, because he was
Yeah.
cool, and like, he's like talking to somebody, we don't know who it is, it's just like, we never see him.
Yeah.
But I did like that.
Yeah. To me, these 2 episodes are both extremely important.
See, I see how the first one is, but the second...
They both are extremely important for later plot points. But if you don't know anything about them, and or if you already know why they're important.
Yeah.
I don't know, someone like me who's seen them a million times.
Yeah.
These 2 episodes, Dalek less so, but this one falls a little short to me compared to the rest of the season.
Like this episode?
Yeah, just like this episode to me isn't that great. To me, like, it was put there as like a filler and just to like set up something later.
Ooh.
To have a little setup.
I'm guessing the setup has to do with like them getting the information of them too. I feel like that's the only thing I can see that's like got her. That's the only thing I can see.
Okay.
Because they transmitted their information, which is about them two.
Sure.
And the main enemy guy, Robot. No, I'm in it. Hold on. What's his name?
The Dalek?
Yes. I just cracked the code. That's what happened.
Okay. Sure.
Got her.
Yeah, okay, so like how many episodes do we have left?
Don't we have like a one? I think we have like 4 or 5.
Let's see. So we just watched episode 7. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes, and then the Christmas. Let me look ahead. Hold on.
What?
Okay, so the next episode, that's a good one. That's a good one.
What's it titled? Oh no, Father's Day.
Father's Day. Ooh, and then 9 and 10 is a 2-parter. I love 9 and 10.
Can you say what the titles are?
The Empty Child.
Oh.
And The Doctor Dances. It's a 2-parter.
Oh.
And then, what's this one?
What?
I love this other one. This is gonna be the episode that you were waiting for. Just for vibes. I think. You're gonna love it. I think a lot of people love it. I think we all wanted more of this. Once you see it, like, we all wanted more of this.
What's the episode called?
It's episode 11, Boomtown. We all wanted more of this dynamic, like everything, of the vibes. Just the vibes were like highest here. It's so good. And then, I don't know, should I say the last?
I don't know, should you?
Okay, since we're just going for it,
Right?
guys. Episode 12, season finale. No, sorry, not season finale. It's the 2-parter. So
Okay.
There's this one, and then, oh wait. Oh, hold on, no, there are 13 episodes. Sorry, this lied to me.
Okay.
It didn't include the Christmas episode.
Wait. Christmas episode is the finale.
14th. So technically, like when you're
I thought
watching
that was
it,
the addition, you know.
when you're watching it on HBO, the 14th episode is the Christmas episode of season 1.
Yeah.
But technically, episode 12 and 13, 2-parter, that's a season finale.
Okay, yeah.
But then the Christmas episode, they tack it on, at least on HBO, or Max, whatever you call it. It's as episode 14. It's called episode 14.
But is it really like episode 1 of the next season? You know, kind of?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. I see it that way.
Okay, so then what's 12 and 13 called?
So 12? It's called Bad Wolf. And then episode 13, The Parting of the Ways.
No. Because it means something else. No.
The rest of the season is high-key the best. Oh my god, I'm like, sorry, I'm just... because like the next episode is good, but then it just keeps getting better, and then better, and then better, and then better, and then better. I will say, the Christmas episode, not my favorite Christmas episode.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Do they give Christmas vibes? Like
Oh yeah,
that? Okay,
it is
sure.
Christmas.
Okay.
And I mean, I have to love it because, you know,
Okay.
it's my boy, that's my man. But the episode itself, compared to other Christmas episodes, is,
Meh.
once we watch all of Doctor Who, so in, a year from now,
right.
We're gonna have to rate all the Doctor Who Christmas episodes, because people have thoughts on this, and I have thoughts on this, on your ranking of Christmas episodes.
No nervous.
And so I'm really curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna rate them.
Right.
Is they gonna be the same as mine?
I feel like some are gonna be the same.
I feel like
most.
I know. Okay, sorry. I'm like going all crazy willy-nilly. So we're not even like at the end of the season.
Right.
But like I almost want to like guess what your reactions or like which companions and which doctor is like gonna be your favorite. Like for all of Doctor Who and stuff.
Because I feel like, I think he's the next Doctor. I think he's gonna be my favorite Doctor. But I feel like he's a lot of people's favorite Doctor. Is he personal, I think?
He's my favorite doctor.
Okay. Yeah.
David Tennant.
Yeah.
We'll just say it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be my favorite.
David Tennant is my favorite doctor. I love that man. I want to...
But I'm so confused though.
I love David Tennant.
I mean, obviously I'm gonna watch it and like see what happens. But like,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's like here for 2 seasons and then he comes back way later again or something like that.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see.
Like
you'll
what?
See. Don't worry your pretty little head about it.
No, because don't you like die to become something?
We'll get there when we get there.
And then how do you go back to the same person?
You'll see, you'll see.
Time travel?
Time travel. But I don't know. I think you'll like Capaldi.
Really?
I think at first you won't like him, and then I think he'll be your favorite.
Really?
Yeah. Which I'm surprising myself by saying that. I think you'll like 11, but I think you'll kind of be like, yeah, I mean, whatever. But 12, I think you'll like 12. Capaldi, the actor who plays 12. But yeah, I think you'll like Capaldi the best. Once you watch all of his seasons, I think you'll love him the best.
Does he have the most or he has...
I think
Tennant.
11 has the most.
Tennant?
No, Matt Smith. I think. I'll have to go back and look. Tennant's hard. Tennant feels like he has a lot.
Guys. Okay.
But I'm pretty sure actual season-wise, Smith was on there for a while. Like consecutively,
Yeah.
you know? I think he had a lot. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look.
Okay. Honestly, I forgot about him until you said it. My bad.
No, but I feel like Capaldi's gonna be your favorite doctor.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I'm surprising myself. And unfortunately, people have thoughts on this. I'm sorry. I am a Clara hater.
Oh.
I do not fuck with Clara. I'm sorry. We'll get into that when we get into that. I hope that doesn't make you too mad, Clara lovers. Because here's what I think. I think this girl over here,
Right?
this little girl,
Me?
Bree, you're gonna love Clara. And I hate her so much. And we'll get into why once we get to her.
But to say I'm gonna love her?
I think you're gonna love her. Which makes me so mad. I'm so mad at you.
What?
I hope you hate her though, because I need to vent. I'm sorry. I can appreciate her.
That's the blonde short hair.
No, but I won't tell you who it is. Blonde short hair. Girl, there's no other than Rose. Huh?
I'm seeing her in my head.
Well, you got the wrong image.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. She's not blonde.
Well, not her. I don't know who Clara is. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. This is what you think she looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that not the girl? Who's the one that's blonde and short hair?
Rose.
No, it's an older woman.
Oh, are you talking about the doctor?
Yeah, bitch. See, there's somebody in there.
Jodie Whittaker?
Yeah.
Look, also, when we get to Jodie, look, I liked Jodie. I really did. I just think the writers screwed her over.
Oh, they're dirty.
They did her so dirty. Her seasons, they're gonna be rough to get through. I'm gonna tell you right now. They're gonna be rough to get through. I like her. I could see her potential.
Just boring, or?
It's just not good writing. It's just not good writing, which is so unfortunate because you have so many, like, I'm generalizing here, guys, but you have so many male watchers, male viewers, who did not want a female doctor.
Yeah.
And they, you already
I remember when it came out there would be a woman who's gonna be a doctor, like, so you already have people who want it to fail. Yeah.
And so it's just like that on top of the fact that like they did her so dirty. I don't know when they'll have another female doctor. I mean, luckily, they're still going a track of not a white man, not a white straight man.
Yeah.
Because you have Nshudi, who is the newest rendition of the Doctor. He's fantastic.
Really?
I love him. I think that he's bringing a new air to the Doctor. I definitely think you have to go into watching the new series with fresh eyes and kind of like relax about the rest of the show. It almost feels new. It almost feels like we're kind of starting fresh.
But is that because the writing is on a different platform? Like, because of that?
I think it's on a different platform. It's on Disney, and they're definitely making it more childlike, like childish, in my opinion. They're also making it more fantastical, like more magic, which is interesting.
Okay.
It's an interesting, like, new twist. Like Doctor Who in the OG Doctor Who, I'm pretty sure did have more magical elements. Don't quote me on that. But I know that the show itself has all supposed to been like mounted on this whole idea of science.
Right.
And so they kind of stray from that in this new series, but I think if you can kind of let it go and just kind of go with the flow and enjoy this new rendition, it's cute.
Okay.
The finale was, you know, a little flat to me, but look, I'm gonna head myself.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you'll love Nshudi. But I think overall though, I think you'll love Capaldi.
Really?
I think he'll be your favorite, and I think you'll love Clara, which pisses me off.
Oh, she's a companion.
Yeah, she's a companion. Clara.
Oh, you told me I barely remember, but like.
Yeah, Clara, that's the character's name. No hate on the actress. I think the actress is brilliant.
No, yeah.
I think she's a fantastic actress. It's just the character, Clara.
Yeah.
I do not like her. I think that they had potential for her character because her storyline is really interesting and really cool.
Okay.
And then it just like
fell flat.
It's like they started something and then like they were like, and then we're gonna have her more. But like they already kind of finished her storyline in my opinion, and then they just kept going when they should have ended it earlier.
Yeah.
And then also like I liked, you know, okay, I have to stop myself. I can't say anything else or I'll spoil.
What?
But yeah, but I think you like Clara, which, whatever.
We'll see about that though.
But I think you'll love Donna. I think you'll love Donna.
She's a redhead?
How do you know that?
Because I know
there are two redheads though. Do you know the name?
I'm seeing one.
Amy Pond.
Amy Pond.
I love Amy Pond. I love her.
A lot of
people
can't
don't.
tell.
A lot of people. I think people are pretty mixed on her. I think it's mostly positive for Amy. I love Amy. Look, she's young too. She made some mistakes, and you know, some ick there.
In the show or in
the show?
Okay.
But we're gonna forgive her. And I go hard for her and Rory. Oh my god, Amy and Rory, I love them with all of my heart.
Yeah.
I love them.
See, I've heard these names before.
I know. So like minor spoilers on the names, but I mean, there's just so much to look forward to in this show that like I cannot wait.
Watch for real.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna be watching Doctor Who the next 2 episodes, or next three.
Is it 3?
Because it's 1 and then a 2-parter. So I think we're watching next 3
on Thursday.
On Thursday we're gonna watch the next 3.
Okay. Oh yeah, we do. I think every time we say that, it's like no, we don't.
Yeah, and we could switch our Monday and Thursday schedules, but
we'll see. Okay.
We're gonna watch that, and then we'll do our pod episode at some point soon after.
Yeah.
But we'll have a lot to talk about there. Because I think you'll love all of these episodes. And then the next, I think it's the finale.
Like from here on out, it's just like
things
are gonna be happening.
It really is. It really is. Yeah.
Okay. So far, I definitely think the show is on an uphill trajectory.
Yeah. To me, it was like going up, and then it did a little dip here.
Oh, you think?
I think so. Like, it kind of, like, wiggled. I don't know.
Yeah, from, like, that to this was definitely a little dip. I can see that.
To me, the first episode was so good.
Yeah.
And then it, like, went, like up and then down a little and then back up and then down a little. And now it's just all uphill. Yeah.
I can see that. I feel that.
I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Honestly, I think so far, my favorite episode, if I'm remembering them correctly, I think is Brady's.
The Slovene, the two-parter Slovene.
The second part.
Yeah.
Too. I think so.
I think that one was called, it was either World War III or that was the first part. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think so.
Those are good ones. I do like those.
Yeah. Just felt so like,
yeah.
Da, 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 and like,
Oh, you're gonna love Boomtown.
That's what's next? No.
No, Father's Day's next.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have the two-parter.
Yeah.
And then I think it's Boomtown.
You're gonna love them. No expectations. Like, I have no idea.
Because you're like, I don't know what these titles mean, but okay. Yeah. Ooh, I think you'll also like Martha.
Martha
gets so much hate.
Why?
You'll see why. Look, she's not my favorite. I'm with them. She's not my favorite, but the more I watch her, the more I see her, the more I have love for her. And I'm like, yeah, she really was like put in the worst possible position.
And they didn't like her decision.
Like
what she did.
They just like, look, if it were you, you'd be the same way. Yeah, if you know, you know. And you can't blame her.
We're all human.
We're all human, except the doctor.
Except the doctor.
And that is shown quite well
throughout this series.
Yeah. But I do like Martha a lot. It compared to so many other companions, I think that other companions had, again, better written storylines for them. I don't think that it's Martha as a character. I think it's the way they decided to have written her story.
Okay.
That's just, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
If your story is written well or not. And I think that, her story was important to the doctor story. Like,
okay.
So Rose, this season, this is Rose. This is Rose's season.
Right.
It is her POV.
Yeah.
The doctor is there for her.
Yeah.
Martha is there for the doctor.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay.
And you'll see.
Which doctor is she for?
You'll see. Look, I'm trying to be as spoiler-free as possible with my hints and this and that.
No, you're way better. Because with me,
I'm trying.
No, because this is why, and then it's like, I'll be spoiling here and there and there.
I mean, I feel like I'm spoiling a little.
I'm not at all, 'cause I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm just more like, where's the
everyone listening? Like, what? What do you mean? Why is she talking in
literally
circles?
Trying to find the path.
Where are we going?
We
That's me every day, though. Aww. When people listen to me talk, I'm always talking in circles.
But like me and you?
No, our circles
and we're like this
are the same. we're crossing paths. We're going like, down the same. Absolutely.
I love that. Okay, we're just yapping.
We're just yapping now.
On a tangent.
But okay, we're ready for an uphill.
Yeah.
For the rest of the season.
Trajectory. I'm hoping there's bangers after bangers with this one.
There is. There truly is.
Okay, sorry, I know we gotta wrap up real quick.
No, you're good. Take your time.
Would this be one of your favorite seasons or no?
It's a favorite due to nostalgia.
Yeah.
And the fact that this was the first season. Of the new Who.
Yeah.
And I think that, this doctor gets so much hate. Mm-hmm. And I just, look.
Gets so much hate because of the character or because of the actor?
I think just because, like, he only did one season and, like, he wasn't very young. And person after him is David Tennant. I just think that not that he gets hate. I don't think he gets like hate.
Yeah.
But he's never anyone's favorite, really.
Oh.
I
could see that.
A lot of people, they're like Tennant or Smith.
Yeah.
But I just think people have said it again and again. If he did not do well, if he did not help set up this season, we never would have gotten Tennant. We never would have gotten Smith.
Yeah.
We never would have gotten where we got now. Without him.
Yeah.
I think he did amazing. And it's sad that he was, I think, the one that wanted to leave after one season.
That's crazy, though.
But, I mean...
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And I think that it worked out for the best. That he departed after the first season just because I think it makes his season so special.
I can see that. I'm curious for when... I just feel like she's going to be here more. Rose. And so I'm like, what makes her leave? Because she's not going to be here every season.
Y'all! Just wait!
She don't die. I'm not gonna look at you for that.
Oh my god, I'm so... there's so many good companions. Sorry, I'm also thinking...
I'm saying.
So many good companions. Bill. I love Bill.
I don't know who it is.
You're gonna love Bill. I'm so mad. Bill should have had more seasons. I think they only had one season. Yeah. I'm trying to be vague about stuff, but I love Bill. You're gonna love Bill. You're gonna love her.
Interesting.
But man, all of the companions, like, parting the show.
Also wanted to see, like, rating the Christmas episodes, rating the companions.
Yeah, rating the doctors. We're doing all that.
Yeah.
Rating how each companion leaves.
Rose, in my head, Rose leaves by one, either like... Why do you keep doing that? Why are you doing that?
You'll never guess. You'll never guess.
She
becomes an alien.
Gotta think outside the box. She has to stay in the future or past to save them, to save the situation.
Oh.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
Because she's happy with this. What? I need Rose to have a good happily ever after.
She's happy with it. Does Rose get a happily ever after? Can I speak today? No.
Does she?
Does Rose get a happily ever after? Tune in.